Hey guys, Fatty here, coming at you with a Blacksmith guide. First off, we're going to start off with the different builds. It's going to be in between the Bonk build and the Cart Revo build. So stat-wise, for Bonk build, you're going to be mainly going for agility because you're waiting for your power spike at level 50, which is going to make your grinding a lot smoother, a lot faster, a lot cheaper as well. And agility is what gives the Bonk build the viability that it needs, along with your level 50 weapon later on. As for Cart Revo, you're mostly going to be focusing on strength and vitality, as you'll mainly be AoEing with this build. So to sum it all up, Bonk build for the fast attack speed lovers, and obviously the Cart Revo build for the AoE efficient leveling lovers as well. To start off with the Bonk build, it's pretty straightforward, as you're mainly going for agility with this build. At level 50, you get your major power spike, or rather your first major power spike with the golden mace, the golden hammer. As you can see, I said in the beginning, we are going to focus on agility, and this is the reason why. Every 3 basic attacks generates 1 base level times 100 plus 400 points of holy damage, more damage to undead and demon monsters, and basically you're going to be hunting demon and undead types of monsters with this build. Now, this is one of your more low-cost builds, so you won't be using a lot of loot potions, so you can easily afford to buy attack speed, food, agility elixirs, and concentration potions for grinding, and you're going to maintain this until level 70, right? You're going to be bonk build until level 70 with this build. Armor-wise, it doesn't matter much. You can opt for the dex pieces early on, and at this stage of the game, just get any type of accessory that you can get your hands on just to boost your attack a little bit more. And once you get to level 50, besides the golden mace, golden hammer, you can actually opt for the combat uniform for more strength, ancient cloak for even more strength, and lastly, there's not a lot of options for boots, so you can go for bunny slippers if you want for some extra luck. It does give you like a little bit of attack that way as well. But if you want to opt for more agility, obviously you can go for the thief clothes for more agility plus flee, increase your survivability plus increase your attack speed to as high as you can get it. And for your cloak, you can go for the Morgane's cloak, which again gives you more flee, gives you more agility, a bit of survivability plus more agility just equals more attack speed for you, which is what you want, especially with the golden hammer. And then at level 60, you're going to want to go for the Mateer's leash. Again, you're stacking agility, and Mateer's leash gives you attack plus 3 for every 10 points in agility, so that gives you more attack that you're missing from not having as much strength, even though your damage is relying mostly on the golden hammer. And as for skills are mostly up to you. The only main priority that you have is your self buffs, your passives that give you more attack, and besides that, you're also a blacksmith, so eventually you can make your own converters. You can actually grind pretty well with this build since you can change your element to fit the mob that you're hunting at the time. And as for Cart Revolution build, this one is pretty straightforward as well. You're gonna go to the item shop. You're gonna buy the heavy block of iron. It's 2,000 weight. As you know, Cart Revolution is based off of your cart's current weight. So if you go to access cart, you can see I have 4 of these heavy blocks of iron here. My load is exactly 8,000, thus maximizing the damage that I can do with Cart Revolution. And obviously, you're also going to go for enlarged weight, which increases the damage of your Cart Revolution by 50%. And after all that, you're gonna be getting the self buffs and passives that you need to make you stronger. It's pretty straightforward with Blacksmiths. You really want all those buffs because not only you, your party also wants them, especially your Synexes, your assassins. And obviously, if you're willing to spend a little bit more on this class, if you're either going to be light spender or what have you, it does boost the Cart Revolution damage by quite a bit, because you'll get to a point where you can 1 to 2 shot a pack of mobs, and obviously that makes your leveling speed a lot faster. Weapon wise, early on, you're just going to want to grab the highest attack power weapons that you can get, but at level 70 is when you get a pretty good power spike. You're going to go for the Doomslayer. Gives you attack 201, attack plus 60, attack plus 61, total strength is greater than 75, and that's why you mainly want to focus on strength as Cart Revo. You want to get to the point where you can get the bonus attack from Doomslayer, and then after that, you can invest the rest of your stats into vitality because you are going to be AoEing a lot. And I know that some people will say like, well, Cart Revo damage is also based on attack speed because the faster your attack speed, the more you can Cart Revo, and attack speed minus 45 looks a little bit daunting. Don't worry about that. You'll be doing a lot of damage, and I'll demonstrate that in a little bit as to how much that extra damage will contribute to your total Cart Revo damage to make you 1 to 2 shot packs of mobs, right? And obviously at level 50, you're going to be going for the combat uniform combo as well. You're going to go for combat uniform, ancient cloak, and bunny slippers as well, because 3 luck adds a tiny bit of damage. Now for accessories, early on, you have a good option in Silver Ring, gives you attack plus 2 for every 10 points of strength, and early on you are going to be stacking nothing but strength. You're not going to put anything in dex, you're not going to put anything in agility, just everything into strength as Cart Revo. And you're going to want to get enough strength to get the bonus attack damage from your Doomslayer. After that, you can think about investing a little bit more into vitality. That way you can get a little bit of tankiness, right? Now, if you're AoEing, it would be good to get the Lord of Vermilion pet or the Meteor Storm pet to help you AoE just a little bit better. But let me demonstrate what that extra attack that you get in exchange for the attack speed for Doomslayer can do. So let's see here. First of all, I have a level 10 axe and I have a level 15 axe. Let's compare the difference. Damage difference is 22. So let's equip the level 10 axe first. And we're going to spam Cart Revo on this mob right here. You can see the damage is 276, 268. And then when we switch it over to this one right here, the one with 22 more damage, level 15 axe, you can kind of see the damage difference that it makes. Leveling wise, you want to stay within the 110 EXP range, but you don't want to force yourself to fight higher level mobs that you can't kill in a few hits either, because then that's just inefficient, right? And you're going for Cart Revo because you want efficient leveling. And like I said, Meteor or Lord of Vermilion pets definitely help you a lot when it comes to AoEing here. And because of the lack of mercenaries in global, pets make up for that lack of damage a lot. And then at level 70, you get introduced to the Veacher Axe, which is 282 damage, weapon range plus 1.5, which is really good. Cart slowed additionally increases the damage of cart skills. The increased value is cart slowed times 30%, right? So you have your using cart skills increases movement speed by 5% up to 2 stacks. So that's a 10% increase in movement speed, which is really good for consistent grinding or trying to chase somebody down in PvP. If refined to +6, the maximum load of cart is increased by 2,000. So you already have all this boost to your cart skills, and now all of a sudden you have another 2,000. You can fit another metal block in there, another 2,000 weight, increase your damage even further. And later on, obviously, you'll have your power cutting axe, which opens up the build for the rolling cutter spec. Rolling cutter is basically a ranged version of Master Smiths, and we'll tackle that when we make the 70 to 100 guide for every class. All right, that pretty much sums up the Blacksmith guide for 1 to 70. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Kind of smell. What the? Like a baka.